Both sides want people to vote, but the Remain camp has the most to fear from a low turnout, particularly from the young, most of whom like Europe, but many of whom don't bother to vote. And that could be decisive. In a coffee shop in North London, a campaign group holds a forum to encourage young people to vote and to try and clarify some of the big issues.
Whilst both of the campaigns, the major campaigns anyway, have looked to reach the youth vote in different ways, it's better, it sounds and feels better when it's coming from people who are in a similar position to you, and I don't think there's any getting away from that.
Again and again you see people saying, I still haven't had an argument on either side that I believe and that I trust in and that has convinced me. So that's why I think there's so many undecided voters as well.
At the other end of the age spectrum, the older voter seems more sceptical about the EU, and more concerned about immigration and more likely to vote Leave, and they like to vote. Here at the Teddington Bowling Club, there are rose-tinted memories of life before the EU, and not many people under 60.
I'm probably going to vote Leave, and because I really want this country to take more control of things that happen in this country rather than come from Brussels.
Out campaign has had some success in reaching the older voter who's worried about immigration. In campaign has struggled to do that, partly because the politicians who are trying to do it are establishment figures.
So, to some extent, this is about old versus young. But it's also split traditional political allegiances. It's even divided political parties. And some are asking serious questions how normal British politics will be conducted after the vote. Nowhere is this more true than within the ruling Conservative Party. The polling says most Conservative supporters want a Brexit, but their leader, the Prime Minister David Cameron, wants to remain. The party is deeply divided. It's not much better in the opposition Labour Party, whose leader Jeremy Corbyn has always been a Eurosceptic, but now says he favours Remain too.
We are voting to remain in the European Union.
But many Labour supporters are confused about where their party stands and are frustrated with its lacklustre campaign. Their votes could be crucial. The campaign has been passionate and at times divisive, with many voters concerned about the negative tone. There is a sense here that people understand the historic importance of this referendum, but are still confused and uncertain about the consequences of a vote either way. Many will take a deep breath and make their mind up on the day. Simon McGregor-Wood, TRT World, London.